When the Minnesota Vikings 53-man rooster came out, one of the most glaring things was, hey, the Vikings only kept two safeties in Harrison Smith and Anthony Harris. Now, it's pretty okay when you have the best safety duo in the National Football League. Yeah, Batman and friggin' Batman, but it's kind of weird, right? As well as safety depth has been a concern all offseason. We've talked about it on this channel a lot, and they looked high and low all offseason to try and find someone. They drafted two. They brought in Miles Dorn to UDFA. They brought in a gang of safeties for tryouts. They converted some cornerbacks to safety. So what is the plan for the season beyond 22 and 41? So let's get into it today. Actually does make a little bit of sense. So here we go. So first off, I think the new practice squad rules have as much to do with it as anything, right? So on game day, you are allowed to dress two practice squad players on the game day 48, hence the 55-man roster. And then after the game, they revert down to the practice squad. No waivers, no muss, no fuss. So having Josh Metellus, the 6th-round pick safety from Michigan, as well as converted second-year cornerback Nate Metters, who played a little bit of safety this training camp, both on the practice squad, makes sense. You can flex either of them up to the roster twice a season. So, yeah. Also, UDFA Miles Dorn, coming out of North Carolina, come on and raise up, is on injured reserve, as well as new rules with that, with this weird COVID season, is that IR players can return after 3 games. 3. All right, so that's just a way to keep him in the sphere, not have him on the practice squad, etc. Number 2, Chris Boyd made the roster as a cornerback, but he does have some experience at safety, as well as we've long thought that Harrison Hand, the 5th-round pick out of Temple, should move to safety. Cornerback room is damn crowded. He's got the skills and the size to do that, but yeah, if nothing more than to just confuse the names of the safety more, so you'd have Harrison and Harris and Harrison. Great. Cool. Science Snacks Harrison play him at safety too. Why the hell not? Also James Harrison. Sure. 3, so Troy Dye, who's linebacker 4 for the Vikings, 4th-round pick coming out of Oregon. He does move like a safety. He is a full-on coverage linebacker, and we thought that he would help take the sting out of the J-Ron Curse, big nickel type role. He can run the slot with tight ends, running backs. He can do a lot of those things. So now he won't be an every down safety replacement, but even with the current construction, I think that he will take up some of those safety type duties. Lastly, number 4, so Georgia Loca, who they brought in for a tryout, who was here in 2018. I mean, respect for Georgia Loca. He was a very good teammate in 2018, even though Zimmer basically lied to him. He's like, "Yo, yeah, come in, and then you'll play over Anthony Harris. You'll play over Sendejo. You'll play over J. Rock Harrison." It was just like, no. But Aloka obviously goes back, way back, like chiropractic with Zim. He played with him in Cincinnati. Know this defense backwards and forwards. So he could be a couch veteran. He could be the 54th man on the roster for the Vikings, because not really in danger of any team signing him, and if the poop hits the fan, he really is just a call away. Could be able to come in and at least play competently. Same thing with Steven Parker, who was the waiver claim for Miami. He spent a good portion of training camp with the Vikings. He actually looked pretty good at some stretches, but they didn't roster him. They didn't put him on the practice squad, but he is also still just a call away. So basically, they would be like Josh McCown. So like the Eagles having Josh McCown on the practice squad and paying him $12,000 just to sit at home, which is great. And also they're going to need him given the health of Carson Wentz, but nah. But it's unorthodox, and I understand why people are still kind of confused about why the Vikings only carry 2 safeties right now. That could easily change. They could just sign a Loca. They could put a waiver claim on a release safety. They could do lots of things. They can make a last-minute trade, send a 7th-round pick for some other team's backup safety. I fully understand all of that, but it does make sense, and it is one of those weird caveats with the new practice squad rules, with the practice squad rules specifically for 2020, as well as the update of the IR and just the overall situation of the Vikings roster construction, as well as who is out there in free agency. So chill. I mean, got the best safety duo in the league. Knock on wood. Let's go get it. All right, so your thoughts. Vikings plan at safety. What is your safety plan? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.